I don't know when they actually moved out of Tower 1 as the headquarters, and when they moved out of Tower 1, the headquarters actually moved on to the part of the pier where where it goes up on an angle, which is now part of the bar, I guess it is, for fishermen.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how long they were there, but then at some point they transitioned over to this other building. I don't know whether they built that specific or whether it was. I have a feeling it was a building that was already there and they added to it. And because we used to keep the rescue boat in there in its own garage, and the way it was launched, this is before the harbor, they would put the two Jeeps or so in one garage and then the rescue boat in the other, and they would tow it out to the end of the pier and they'd swing it out with the crane that was out there. I think I don't know if it's still there or not, but
I don't think the crane is there, although I saw a classic old picture of the pier.
Yeah,
with the crane.
With the crane,
and I can remember them lowering boats.
They would lower either the boat club members or we would lower our rescue boat there every day during the summer. Yeah.
Now, the new headquarters, when did they start that construction?
They would have started that in. We moved into it in June, early June of '68, and so they would have probably, just knowing how construction goes, they probably would have started that. I'm going to say approximately the previous September, something like that. And that was designed by Eric Boucher, and the whole thing was put on cement piles.
Okay.
And
it's the only reason it's still there.
That's exactly right. Yeah. And it was framed up, and that was a huge leap for our department.
Now, how did that come to be? I know financing a structure like that had to have been a tough.
Well, back in the day, you have to remember that in that time period, gas was between 14 to 18 cents a gallon. Okay, and if I recall correctly, the headquarters building cost $75,000 to build. And I know that Chief Hazard spent quite a bit of time politicking with the city council members for a year or two before that ever came into fruition. And then he got permission to have it designed, and then Eric Boucher did a great job. And the building really, I've only been in it a couple times in the last 50 years, but the building really served us well.
Yeah.
For the first time, we had a big area, the training room where we could all meet. Held 54 people, with still plenty of other room.
Yeah.
The chief had his own office, the captain had his office. We had a communication center, had a front lobby, had a
first aid room there.
Really nice first aid room, men's and women's heads, and then we had a nice locker room. And then there was the maintenance garage, because back in the day, stuff wasn't subbed out to outside contractors. The lifeguards built the towers, the lifeguards fixed everything.